Alright, so in this video, we're going to talk about college debt and students. And we're just going to mention some statistics, how students fall into college debt, and ways to avoid getting into college debt. And so some statistics are that students owe about $3,000 to $7,000 right after college, and they don't really know how to pay it back. Another thing is that 83% of students have a credit card. I have a credit card. He has a credit card. So that's like 2 out of 2. Uh, each student has about 4 credit cards. So they max it all out and it just screws them all over at the end. And 40% of students admitted that they just buy stuff because they want it and not really need it. All right, so I just mentioned some statistics. Now let's mention how students actually fall into college debt. Well, one of the ways that they fall into college debt is that they think that once you get out of college, it's so easy to pay back your college debt, even though it's the complete opposite. It's really hard to. And to add on to that, credit cards are so easy to get. Like I can go in like a bank right now and just be like, "Can I apply for a credit card?" And usually they just be like, "Sure, no problem." And okay, another way that students get college debt is that they use a credit card for alternative to money. Like, oh, I just have this, might as well just use this. Instead of using actual money that they have, they would rather use a credit card, which the money they don't have. And two more things is that they don't really keep track of their purchases. Like I personally don't. Like once I buy, I just buy. I don't really look at like, oh, how's this affecting me, and that late payments will add to more fees and higher interest rates. So yeah.
And I'm going to talk about the ways to avoid credit card debt. So the first one is save money. Spend on what you need and not what you want. You can't, if you don't have the money, don't buy it. Apply for scholarships. There's thousands of scholarships that are unapplied for every year. So that's an alternative way of get money. Get a job, of course. Don't be waiting around for money to fall out of the sky because it's not. Um, if you do get a credit card, pay it on time. Like he said, a lot of people think it's easy to pay it on time. It's really not. Uh, Avoid taking out loans. If you don't need the loan, don't take it out because that's a terrible idea. You're gonna be in big debt. Um, Find a cheaper way to get everyday necessities like food, rent. If you have to go out eat every day, you're gonna spend more money. If you live in a really nice house, if you don't need it, if you're there an hour a day just to sleep, go somewhere cheaper. It's college. You have to make the risk and try try just to avoid spending money. That's just the main thing. Spend real money. If you don't spend your credit card, it's just gonna put you in major debt. So those are some ways to avoid college debt and save money. Don't fall in college debt. It's the worst idea.
And I'd like to add to that. Instead of getting a credit card, try getting a debit card. It's a lot easier to use. You actually put money that you actually have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like once you reach like the money that you have, they'll cut you off, and like the people will say like, oh, you don't have enough money to buy this, and you just be like, all right, go on
So
with your day. So
it's perfect. Don't fall into college debt. Don't get a credit card. Be smart.